Bridesmaid Fit podcast. I'm Jennifer DiDonato, your host, and this is episode number 11. And Bridesmaid Fit, if you don't know, it is Metro Detroit's only in-home personal training service for brides-to-be. And also, the Bridesmaid Fit podcast is for you too. It's for everyone. It's your source for the latest health and fitness information, demonstrations, and exercises. So in this episode, I am going to tackle the mystery that is known as the resistance band. Now, I'm sure if you were a trainer or workout enthusiast in the 80s, you're like, what are these things? You know, I know you're still stuck on jazzercising and bench pressing 150 pounds. But these are not jump ropes. I know you've probably seen them at the gym. But these resistance bands, they are made of rubber. And they come, as you can see, in a variety of colors to keep you oohing and ahhing at them. But also, it tells you, based on the colors and by the thickness of their resistance. So the thinner the band is, the lighter resistance level that it has. And upwards, this one is real thick, this purple one, this is the strongest resistance level that it has. Different brands have different colors, so if you're at your local gym, just try them out first and see which ones are best for you. Now, the way you know which ones are best for you is just pick them up, and you can stand on them, or these also come with a door attachment. You can attach them to a door and do arm and back exercises with them. But with resistance bands, the benefit of these versus dumbbells is that they could be a substitute for free weights if you use them correctly. Resistance bands are good for endurance. You want to make sure you can do about 15 to 20 repetitions with the exercises that you're doing with the resistance bands. So that's how you know which one is right for you. If you pick up the purple one, you can only do 5 repetitions and then you completely give out. Recommend you step it down a couple because you don't want to injure yourself. But the great thing about these is that you can target muscles that aren't necessarily working against gravity. For instance, the shoulder scaption. It's kind of a unique move. You step on the resistance band and you're raising your arms at 45-degree angles and bring them back down. Now, if I were holding a dumbbell doing this movement, my shoulder would relax as it gets higher because no longer is my shoulder supporting the dumbbell now, or my back and my rear delt. Now it's my front shoulder, my anterior deltoid that's supporting this dumbbell. But if you're using the resistance band, your rear shoulder and your back is supporting the weight, and it's forcing you to control it even on the way down, not just on the way up. So that's the unique thing about resistance bands, and I'll show you that movement from the side as well. Exhale. Now, another awesome thing about resistance bands too is that because there's resistance on them all the time, it forces you to control it even on the negative motion, like I was showing on the shoulders. A great one that you can do with the bands are squats. You can mix up your squats. So not only are you just doing squats normally, you can put these on your feet, bring the resistance bands up, and do squats this way. Because now you're not just squatting against gravity and against your body weight, but you have a little bit extra oomph in there that you got to force and push through. And try some pulsing squats for me, about 20 of these. Make sure your chest is up and your butt is out. Let me show you a side motion too. Chris, you getting that? Good. Pulsing squats. So it's a great little mix-up that you can do with the resistance bands. And another final one that I'm going to show you that you can't get from just the dumbbells are hip abductors, or basically working your inner and outer thighs. Side to side. Keep it nice and low. And to make it even more fun and to really kill your butt, big butt buster, start with squats, side, side. Squat, side, and side. That one really kills you. Give me about like 15 or 20 of these. You'll be done for, I tell you. So doing those gets your heart rate up, and it's also really affordable. They're about maybe $8 to $15 per band, depending on where you get them from. And they're just really affordable. And if you have a small apartment or you don't feel like buying the dumbbells, because nowadays dumbbells run way over $1 a pound. So these are very, very affordable. They're economically smart to get, and also they don't take up a lot of room. And if you want to know more about how to use these, and maybe have me come to your house and teach you more things to get the greatest workout that you can out of these, you can call me, Jenny, at 888-MADE-FIT. And you can also see this podcast on iTunes. You can subscribe to it on our website, bridesmadefit.com, and on YouTube as well. And oh yeah, tell your friends about this. I can come to your house with any type of equipment. We can do a boot camp and talk about how much fun that is for when you're planning a wedding and things like that. So I am in the Metro Detroit area. Give me a call, 888-MADE-FIT. And also email me with any questions that you have at jenny@bridesmadefit.com. Well, that's pretty much it, but I do have one question for you. At the end of this podcast, I want you to go to the comments section. I want you to answer this one question. Tell me what the biggest, most intimidating machine there is at your local gym. It can either be at the gym at your condo complex or a gym your friend took you to, or any piece of equipment that you walk by and you're like, you know what, I still don't know what that thing is. I'm too embarrassed to go up and try it. So let me know what one it is. Even describe it to me if you don't know what it is, and I'll try to figure it out and I'll help you out. And if you have any suggestions for a podcast, just give me a holler over there too. So thanks so much for joining. I hope you learned a lot, and I'll see you next week on Bridesmaid Fit Podcast. See ya.